Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Boks Unpacked. 2 shows under one roof, your new home of rugby content. We're going to have a Barbarians in town, boys. Cape Town. Scala actually the one manager, I think, is it Simon?
Yes.
He told me when you jumped in a limo once, I think in London or whatever, you guys in a stretch limo. And then as soon as you jumped in, you asked for a 10-year contract for the Barbarians. He told me the story. Yeah. He says Kalkberger asked for a 10-year contract to play for the Barbarians.
It's everything I stand for. Like the Barbers, I haven't been in town this week. Cape Town's been, the weather's also not played around their part. But like I know they were meant to play a bit of golf, chip off the deck there at Metropolitan. That didn't happen.
The weather, yeah.
But I'm sure they've seen a lot of Cape Town this week. No, geez, I absolutely loved my Barbarians stints, every single one of them. I did 4 of them. First one was 04, and the last one was in, when was it, John? 2013?
2013, yeah.
2013. So, geez, it's an awesome week. And they've got some decent players out here, you know, like you've...
They've got a proper team, yeah.
But they stay at the Bay Hotel, then Camps Bay, right?
I wonder if Percy's had some, if they had some of Percy's tequila, they're gone.
Yeah.
Then it's the Boks by 50.
Yeah. Look, you know, they landed on Sunday, which only means one thing in Cape Town. Straight down to Caprice.
The strip.
Yeah, you go down to Caprice and you get locked in there, which means, I saw them, a lot of them training. It was a light session on Monday morning.
Did they train on Monday?
Yeah, very light though.
And then you train at Hamilton. So where
Hammies, yeah.
Okay.
They're there at Hammies.
How many sessions did they have this week? Do you know?
3. Is that a lot for the Barbers?
Yeah.
But I think is it? Oh, how many times did you guys train when you played Barbers?
Twice, maybe.
Yeah.
And a walkthrough.
Results? How did it go?
Well, the one year we had Eddie Jones and Jake White, we trained. We had a full week,
and we lost.
And we lost
To Australia.
The following year, the first one we beat the All Blacks in 2009 with Nick. I think we had maybe a session and a half. We had another session planned, and he cancelled it for traffic.
Yeah, because traffic's bad.
Traffic's bad. We can't go.
We cancelled it.
I wasn't playing that game. But so then the last with Steve Hansen as well, 2013, we had one session.
We had a couple.
It was a short week.
Yeah,
short.
So you're saying the Barbers are overtraining here in Cape Town?
Might be. It might be tight.
It's a risk.
Is it?
It's a big risk.
I think the bigger risk is Monty's tequila, boys, at the Bay Hotel. If they had some of that, my word.
But just imagine.
The Bay of Monty.
Mm-hmm. I think
Monty Bay.
I think the weather might have saved them, because imagine this game was played in December or November, sunshine, waterfront,
beach.
Imagine a Barbers game in Argentina, in Buenos Aires.
Guys, I played.
No, you'll lose half the team.
No.
You'll have to play with a 7 side.
I played 7 series in Mar del Plata, Argentina, first week of January.
Oof.
Guys, I'm not lying to you.
Did you go to the beach, mate?
Yes, once. And then never went back. Because it's just people, okay? Like, it's like kilometers of people. You walk in the street, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there's no one there, either on the beach or sleeping. Then you go that same street and you try and drive in that street 2 o'clock in the morning. You can't, because there's so many people on the street, and it's like, it's a different world. But sure, it's beautiful there.
Something
You
arrived there when I was still playing.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, guys, it's called, it's not a URC show.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
let's talk Springboks versus Barbarians. Okay, first these Barbarians. Let's go through some of the names, guys. We're talking about it earlier on. Umanga Jensen, I think Lester Fanganuku, Ruben van Heerden.
Telea.
Mark Telea.
We're unpacking the Barbarians.
18 internationals or something.
Yeah.
The power team.
It is always like that with the Barbarians. The question is,
can
they gel on the day?
That they have Monty's tequila.
Yeah.
Bobby Dean's coach.
Good coach.
I like the Omahani.
Yeah.
Sam Kane. That little
Frizzell.
And Frizzell.
Frizzell.
That's a proper
lovely.
Wet Cape Town.
Yeah, I actually player that I think is, we don't know him. He didn't spend enough time here. What South African playing against South Africans, Dave Ribbons.
Yeah,
he's done well.
Decent player.
Yeah, good player.
Like this might be a nice springboard for him to get noticed, because he's a super athlete.
Yeah.
On the weekend he'll have to tough it out. There's going to be wet in Cape Town. It's probably not that suits him, because he's quite athletic.
I bet you he gets called up to the Lions somewhere. Watch.
You reckon?
If there's an injury at lock, he'll get called up to the
because he just fell out of favour for England because he's playing in Toulon, right?
Yeah, and he was under the
He
Eddie
went
Jones
to
regime.
Toulon with an empty bag.
Oh, really?
Yeah. To put money in there.
I don't know where you were going with that.
Yeah. Who's playing 9 and 10, Shim? According to your
The
intel.
Wira Kerbalo and
Kabbalah's there.
who's the
I'm
10?
not sure. I'm not sure who the 10 is.
Because for me, that's the
Kabbalah's a good player
With the
also.
Barbas, that's the key. You know, like the players will run into shape, and you try and have a bit of shape and plays and special plays.
9
And Robbie
and 10.
Deans will put a nice structure, but you need your 9 and 10 to manage those plays, because you'll run yourself off your feet if there's no game management.
Yeah.
And I would like our biggest win against the All Blacks. We had Farida Priya at 9, and we had Gita at 10. And we were running, and then at a time when we got our noses in front, they just pinned the corners, and we could just put pressure and pressure. So that's the key with the Barbas is, you know, when do you play and when do you overplay? You know, it's that balance, because you're not
Run you off your feet.
you run yourself off.
And especially this week, I mean, it's going to be wet. It's going to be, look, it's probably not going to be the spectacle we want for a Barbarians game with the weather, but, you know, you do run the risk of, you know, if you have a high error rate, with the team more settled, you know, week in Cape Town, you're a little bit lethargic, you know.
I mean, the worst case scenario is like the Boks starts squeezing them with the kicking game.
Yeah.
You know, and then you find yourself as the Barbers having to have 20 exit set pieces. Yeah, it's bloody hard. You know, if you're not quite, and you can't exit because you don't really have a kicking shape. So that's where your 9 and 10 and even your 15's got to step up. And
But the Springbok defense, I mean, you can't look unless a game like this ideally would be in Joburg or Pretoria because of the weather.
Yeah.
It's going to be different now, obviously. But the Boks, you know, the 4 debutants, I think it's up front is Tlabakanye, Chituka, Van der Merwe, and Nietling Fouché.
am I right
Yeah,
in
that's
saying that Tlabakane is the second since Scythians player to ever play a game for the Springbok? It's not a Springbok test, it's a Springbok touring game. Lance Sherrill being the other.
Oh, really? Is
I
that
think
true?
so.
Look at you.
Did your business partner tell you that?
He's so proud. And he's gutted.
I'm a saint.
And he's bloody gutted that it's not a test match. He's like, no, it's only.
But he'll get his shot.
Yeah, he'll definitely get it.
Tlabakanye will get his shot.
Yeah, you'll get
He was on Camp Dondraad
Did you
for a while there.
the new Virgin Active, dance form.
Did you check, talking about front rowers, did you check the new Coke cans coming out?
What's on there? Oh.
Trevor Nyakane.
Ah.
There we go. We got a couple of front rowers here as well.
But like
Trevor Nyakane, Malcolm Marx, Frans Malherbe.
What's your take on the Spring? Sorry, don't really talk about the new kit. A lot was said about it with the pick and pay, but I mean, it's a new kit. It's green and gold. It's green and gold, and that's all that matters.
And sponsors pay money to get their name on it.
I'm very
And
glad,
then you put the name on there.
I'm very glad that the Checker 60-60 jersey's gone. Eh? The white jumper is just like a white jumper.
Peppermint one, yeah.
The peppermint one.
But check, we get it before anyone else. It goes live in 2 weeks' time. 20 of the top Springboks.
I think they've missed a trick, you know, like Nakanya's bottle's got to be like that, you know, it's got to be squashed. You know? And Erges Nijman's got to be a 440. You know? Like,
No, I'm sure they'll have different sizes as well. But it's pretty cool.
who's the other debutants? We've got Marnus.
Look, Marnus,
Van der
Van der
Merwe,
Merwe,
who's on-
And
who's
Nietling
on-
Fouché.
I'm
Yeah, but
happy-
I
I'm
was
happy for Nietling.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Also, Tlabakanye, I mean, you sort of listen. I mean, we're talking about Don Staldrat or whatever it is, but the commitment to drive there, spend time there, you know, trim up a bit.
No, amazing.
Yeah, it's actually it's a nice story. You know what I mean? It shows the hard work there, but also
I'm glad I don't have to do it.
I might have to go to my farm.
Hey, do you know where Don lives? Actually, talking about Coke, we didn't get the Diet Coke. Yeah. Yes.
So, Lut de Jager, after
2 years.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love Lut.
To Jean Klein, also injuries.
Also hasn't
but
played.
it's nice for those two locks.
Plain
also.
John.
Lut, a friend of the show.
Yes. And I'm just glad that we gave him the platform.
Yeah.
You know, on the verdict, and you can watch the verdict on Tuesday, live as well, on this same platform.
Yeah.
Definitely a bit of method behind the madness with this team, though. A lot of Japanese-based players.
Yep.
A lot of players who's been injured for a long time. You think John Klein, you think Louis de Jager. A lot of Sharks who I think were underdone.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, Fussy or Ox, you haven't seen the best out of them. Vince Chachuka has obviously got a role to play, I think, going forward. How about Jean-Luc Dupree coming back in the mix? We haven't seen him
big
in
boy,
the Boks jersey
for a while.
for a while.
He needs a statement game.
Yeah, he does.
Sasha at 10, which I think potentially, is a jersey you can make a run at.
It's a proper backline.
Yeah.
You know,
Damien Islander. But
Morne-
again, that's your Japanese players who haven't been playing. Kwakas
Jesse.
on the bench.
It's a bloody good backline.
no, well,
Chivas.
11, 12, 13, 14, all Japanese players.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a really good backline. Morne, Sasha, Kurtley, Cheslin, Damien, Jesse, Fassi. It's a proper backline. And also, I think they've got the ability to change it up. You know, kicking game, they'll be able to settle, but also attacking-wise,
For once, we don't have to talk about the bench. We've gone 4-3.
how boring.
When last?
How boring
Yes,
is that?
Yeah, but don't, if you look at this season though, we're gonna see the 7-1 split somewhere.
Yeah.
But you sort of got Barbarians, Italy, Australia, ramps up,
Georgia.
bang.
Georgia,
Georgia, Nelspruit.
Georgia,
We
we
can't.
taking
Can
8
someone
points.
please organize us a flight out of Nelspruit? Jeez,
Please, guys.
Georgia, Australia,
Charter.
and then All Blacks. Boom, boom, boom. Then it just goes up like that.
No, so I think the structure for this season, the approach for this season from Rassie and his squad is totally different to last year. Because last year you had Ireland coming in, which was massive game.
huge, yeah.
First up. So you need to be at your best then. You can't be performing at your best throughout the year.
Oh.
So now and no disrespect to Italy and Georgia and the Barbarians, but you've got time to introduce new players, into that structure with some senior players who hasn't played that much, and then you go into rugby championship, which is critically important, but also we go Australia first, then to New Zealand, and then Argentina, and then a massive end of year tour.
How
So you're peaking more towards the end of the year than the.
We used 55 players last year. How many? 50.
Was
Yeah,
it
it was
45?
50.
Wasn't it?
No,
45?
it was over.
It's over 50.
It was over 50.
Was it over 50?
So this year, I think we can maybe see that number again. I definitely think there's some players that you would think was like shoe-ins to go or play this year. Like you think just a tight end, France Malherbe is injured.
I think the whole
That's,
front
that's,
row.
yeah, that's where
Whole
the
front
depth.
row.
Yeah.
France out, Trevor out, Stephen Kitsoff out. Hooker becomes a bit of a
Third hooker becomes a third hooker. No one's really claimed that third hooker spot.
So
Jan Hendrik Wessels has done well,
He's down to be lucid on the weekend.
but geez, we've got locks there for days.
And then we got
locks
locks
for
for
days.
No, we've got locks.
But
for-
front row,
we've got bloody
there's-
good locks. Jeez. Peter Steff, I'm not sure how long he's.
I saw him on Sunday actually. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thanks. Invite for the bride. Where was it?
Yeah, no, it ain't Paul.
Is it?
Yeah. The
What were you guys doing?
So I'm not telling you. Yeah.
You were watching tennis.
He's back in the squad
What did
this
he do? A
week.
shoulder?
Yeah, shoulder.
Because remember, it was him and BJ Dixon last year that were the two blindside
Blindside
flankers, and then
flank.
Franco covered.
Yeah.
Obviously. So with Lurt back, it does open. I mean, if you go 7-1 now, you got
Yeah,
a
so-
proper pack waiting.
So we've
to come
obviously
on.
lost. How long's Cameron Hanekom out for? He's out for.
Yeah, I don't know,
quite-
man.
He had an operation though. I think the hamstring. It was a
Yeah.
hamstring.
Ruptured. Was
I
it a
think-
ruptured hamstring?
I did the game, and that's what it looked like.
That's
It's
6
like
months.
see how clean him. It looked like he popped it off.
That's
So,
the year done for him then.
obviously, the other big name we've lost, but featured heavily last year is Ulrich Loh. He's done his knee. He's out till next year. So we need to fill in some spots. Jasper Wiese is coming back from a neck fusion.
Jasper's
But he's back soon though, isn't he?
yeah. Quagga's there.
Yeah, we know by
Machine.
now he's not starting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the bench.
Beast. Machine.
And could Sia possibly then fill in at 8 as well because he's played there?
Yeah, I think so.
Depends on the makeup of the loose trio, who he plays
Yeah, and
with.
then you've still got guys you tend to forget about, like obviously no Dion Free, he's out for a while still, but then no one talks about Eskom van Staden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is he?
He's at the Bulls.
Yeah.
He's been playing. He's been super off the bench, but he hasn't really played in
But
the
he's in
starting
the
role.
squad. He's in the
He's
box squad.
Yeah.
He does. He always, you pick him, he does.
He's
a
had
good job.
he's had one of his quiet. I think injury coming back. He hasn't really got that rhythm
Yeah.
into season yet.
Yeah. And Trocky's not in the squad anymore.
Yeah.
Augustus.
So the box to do well here, to dominate. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a bit of a boring game.
I think.
Because of the weather.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think we'll break them down and then.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Let's hope it will be dependent on the weather.
I mean,
it
if you're the
dries up a
Barbarians
little
and
bit.
the Boks are on it, it's the worst possible side to play against because, like the set, everything's a fight. The breakdown, the
Yeah.
set piece, the line out. And if we get our own in those departments, like you look at our back line, I mean, they they can mix it with the best in the world. So, I think it's a hard day for the Barbarians coming up this weekend, especially because of the weather that's predicted.
Suppose that the nice thing now is we can watch All Blacks, see what's coming for us. Australia with the Lions, see how because they'll be battle hardened. All Blacks will be battle hardened.
There's great rugby on the go.
Yeah, there's great rugby. So it's going to be a good couple of weeks.
It's a hard tour.
Yeah.
And, whenever you play against a team that has done it, like regardless what happens against the Lions, the intensity around that games are immense.
Yeah.
If the Wallabies come through it unscathed, they're going to be hard to break down. I mean, imagine them getting a serious win over the Lions, and then then we've got them here.
Yeah.
And then you've got to go, obviously, try and get the All Blacks in Eden Park. There's no chance we can't win there, but maybe we sneak a win in
I
Wellington.
reckon we win there.
No chance. You can't go against the venue, Shimmy.